Hi folks, here again, and I'm going to jump into the current situation with coins, British coins. 2015 was the last production of technology coins. These are technology, and the same year, 2015, they turned over to this Britannia. I think it's a much better coin, to be honest. I really do. It'll be interesting to see if fakes do arise, and no doubt some clown will do it. Someone will do it just for the sake of doing it. If I was a major criminal, I certainly wouldn't use the technology coins, because it's so easy to do it. If you want to, it's so easy to do it, because there's so much can go wrong with a fake. The more detail you've got, the more you can abuse it. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Let me have a glass of bit of water. So, that's what we got now. That's gone. The next thing will be when I go to do some magnifying to see the changes. These coins, and the two other technologies I'm going to show you are all out of my own collection. They're not proofs; they're out of circulated coins, but they were kept in the pristine condition as of release into the circulation. So, as you would expect, we've got the Queen's head on the obverse. Nothing's changed there much. To be honest, I mean, I'm going to be putting all these coins back out into circulation, or I shall try and sell them. Although I'm not sure that it's worth it, to be honest. We'll see where we go with eBay. So that's the new coins. That's the new version. And I haven't got them yet. I am trying to get hold of them. I've got half a set. These are the new coins. Just trying to show you them. It will come when I get the rest. So you've got the 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p and 20p there. It cost me a little penny cost, I've got to say. You've got a 50p which is missing, and a £1 and a £2 of that style. This is the style of King Charles III, apparently. I thought it was only the second, but apparently it's the third. At least that's what it says on the coins. Not a lot to go wrong. The 20p has improved beyond belief. Let's go just over that. There, you can see it. I think it's a puffin. These are all creatures and plants and so forth, which were supposed to be all in Charles III's thoughts or division. Do I think it's a way forward? I think really, for the way where we are at the moment, we're going to see this financial crash, and I don't think this was necessary. You might as well just have put on a new set, say like the Euros. but I suppose you've got to have some sort of detail to keep people interested. So it's not such a bad subject really to put on coins. I would have liked to have seen older coins detail to come back. Anyway, that's just a thing. But I hope that comes out well for you to see. I will take that once I get all the coins together. The only one that's being hard to get is the 50p, which is a salmon. If you go on eBay, you can see these coins anyway. But whether I shall keep them or not, I don't know. I don't think I will. I've bought this sole purpose for you to see, really. You could do this online. You don't have to do it from me, but I just needed to show you what has become of our coins. So I'm hoping that the Royal Mint will start taking out the older technology coins, taking them out of service, and bringing in a mass. 2024, you could do a mass 30 million make of these coins, some huge figure. You could do it for the first couple of years even, if you wanted to. Or if they had the mind to do it. As they take out, they print. They mint. So I don't see a problem really. And then you could keep a low minting each year thereafter, and get rid of these fakes and these terrible coins that got so many errors on them, and yet the Royal Mint say no, they're not errors, they're fakes. Cry fake. There are some good sites in YouTube that show you what a fake really is, and they are so crude you can't miss them. You cannot miss them. What I've been saying to you through up till 2004, are they fakes, are they not? They're not. It's poor minting. That's all it is. And there's a guy on eBay, he's going on about fakes, and he says that the Royal Mint have told him that these are not errors. This is what makes me laugh. They're not errors, but as the dies get older, everything starts becoming, worn out. Is that a good enough answer? If I was in court for passing on coins, for fake coins, do you reckon a judge will take it into consideration? I don't think so. The truth of the matter is, if the Royal Mint are saying that, why are they just pumping out all these coins that are what they consider not to have errors? They like you to believe that they're fakes. I don't know. Maybe they think the world's gone mad, and that people are so honest. If they think they got a fake, they handed it over to the bank or the police. Yeah, and you know what's going to happen to them, don't you? Oh dear. Oh, I'm so cynical sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, I will take these out of their plastic thing and show you. And I'm really looking forward to see if errors appear on these, because by the Royal Mint's own statement is that the dies on these will also get worn and errors will start happening. The one good thing about it, I suppose, is then there's no beading. There's no beading around the edges anymore. They're just clean. They're clean. There's a clean edge. So that's the only one thing that will not change. Anything of the old coins, like the edge, the wording, I don't know. I haven't actually looked at these properly. Let's get that back in the picture for you. Charles. Do they all have Charles? Yes, they do. So the lettering, instead of it being Elizabeth, it's Charles III. However, they look really clean mint where they've been struck. Yeah. The only thing I think where you will see issues is around the face. None of these have got the tide mark where the oil to keep the dies from sticking, or the coins sticking to the die. That's to see what comes out of all of this. I've not, like I say, I've not looked. I will do it because I want to do it under magnification so I can show it to you rather than just by looking at it from here at my desk where I'm looking at it with an eyeglass. I need to do it under magnification, and I'll give you a better summoning. Actually, I've not looked. Oh no, they've still got reading. They've still got reading around the edge. Is it all coins? No, it's not. Why have they done that? I do not understand that at all. The 1p, the 2p and the 20p have no reading, but the 20p didn't have reading anyway in the first place. I do not see what the point of that is. I can't imagine what they were thinking. So the £2, the £2 still carry an inscription. I'll try and read this off to you. Oh, flipping heck. No, I can't make out. I'll tell you what, if this is what I think it is, you could say this coin's a fake. Oh my lord. Oh dear. So nothing's going to change really. No doubt someone will do this faking. I don't know. I could take you. Come on, stop it. Come on, don't muck about. What I should do is just shift you there so you know what I'm looking at. So yes, the first thing is they've got other coins that go along with these coins. National Gallery, Winston Churchill. Yeah, they're keeping their edges open. Look at all these different coins they're pumping out. 4 Nations. They're still pumping out silver ounce coins, gold half crowns. Flipping heck. But am I missing a point here? Am I missing a trick? Why aren't they? $392 things. This is unreal. Then you've got your foreign ones. So the £2, 4 Nations. Oh, geez, now where did that go? Oh, I hate this mouse. I really do despise this mouse. So there's your new £2. It doesn't say anything about. It doesn't say anything about an inscription around the side. Let's click on it. And we'll see if the Royal Mint use the same photos in future stock. The background on the left has a pattern of repeating 3 interlocking. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yes, I have seen that. A feature that takes its inspiration from history of the cipher of King Charles II. But it doesn't say anything about. See, they're going to be pumping out in sets. You have mint sets, definitive coin sets, proof sets. I can't see anything about an inscription on the £2 and £1. Oh, here we go. Sorry, yes I can. That's my ignorance. In servito omnium, which obviously will have some sort of meaning. That's Latin, I suppose. The £1. No, I didn't want that. Didn't want that. Why are you doing that then? Oh yes, we can do this like this. And I'll show you the real thing later. That's what it's going to be supposed to look like. And there's your designer's initials. I'm afraid that face is not right. So you can see already where things are going to go wrong. The hair doesn't look strong at all. I don't know why his eyebrows look like reading. The ear, not a lot to go wrong really. If you think about that chin, that's just like his mum in coins, Queen Elizabeth. Right, let's try. I suppose I'm going to have to put in £1, aren't I? Yes. You know, but that looks... that's what the £1 used to be. Having the 4 plants of England, the different Welsh, Irish, English. So there, I reckon there's going to be a lot of errors. Not errors. I don't know, that's too cynical for you. I do like this. It's like rose gold. I do like that. I think whoever designed that is worthwhile having their job. I think it really is good. Certainly for a proof set, and gold set at that. Yeah, I think that's really good. If you go along to any jewellers and you see their stuff they're selling, rose gold seems to be really, when you look in the window, the glass windows of these places, they really do stand out and they really are nice. You know, I mean, I love looking in jewellers' windows with the watches and all the rest of it. I really do. There's something about just everything being so shiny attracts me. But that rose of gold, yeah. My friend's got a watch, and it's not actually it's actually in the bracelet of the watch, and it really does look nice. It really does. It's beautiful. I suppose there's not much you can do with a silver coin set. So every year now, mind you, not that we're going to be here much longer, are they going to keep just producing pictures of the same? So a bar metallic £2 coin is the largest circulating coin denomination of the pound sterling. It was introduced in 1998. Earlier £2 coins were made of nickel brass, were intended as commemorative and did not circulate much. The outer ring is gold in colour and nickel brass. The inner circle is a colour nickel plate and nickel brass. I wonder then. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. There are them. You see the way that's my magnet I use for coins, and it really just snap those. Oh, yeah, flipping heck, and it's really hard to get them off. Yeah. Style £2 annually, as well as a large variety of 1 year circulating commemorative types. Ah. Oh, so is that going to be just the Britannia, or is that going to change, I wonder? Variety of 1 year circulating commemorative types. No, I don't think that's what they mean. I think they mean to keep proof sets or whatever, an interest in proof sets, because you're going to have you'll have the one-offs then. Yeah. Between 1997 and 2015, the two types of technology. Yeah. Between 2015 and 2, the Britannia £2 coin was issued. In 2023, it was superseded by new coinage redesigned. Oh, flipping heck! So they've not even keeping this. Wow! Can you? Oh, yeah. So that's how they're going to keep making proof sets to keep it churning out by change. That did strike me, I must admit. If they're not going to keep the Britannia, so that's going to be very interesting. In 2023, it was superseded by King Charles, reflecting his interests, conservation and nature. But I wonder what the commemoratives will be then. National flowers, 4 seasons, or 4 seasons forming the United Kingdom, a rose for England, a daffodil for Wales. Don't understand why the daffodil. They would have been better off keeping a leek. Don't understand that. But anyway, there you go. A thistle for Scotland and a shamrock for Northern Ireland. Of course, you won't be able to see it because it's on the £2 coin. Let's have a look down. So you got the thistle, daffodil, shamrock, and what's the other one? Thistle for Scotland and a shamrock. So where's the rose then? Daffodil, thistle. That's supposed to be a rose. And there's your shamrock. Well, yeah, that looks more like a, what's got the beaded in inner of the flower, because even a rose doesn't have a thing like that. There's probably a technical word for it. Although it's got spiky stems, as the thistle has. Yeah, I can see where that'll go wrong in the future. But it's going to be interesting, I think. Yeah, so there you go. The other thing, jumping right back off of that, is to show you um, 1997, 1998. Again, there's not really much to show you until such times to magnify. But if you hold these against the main starting point, which was 97 and 98, it gives you an idea, pardon me, because even these are not right with the beading. So that's why they've done it. I'm sure that's why they've done it. They've dropped the beading, which is the main criteria, one of the main criterias of providing a fake. The security feature in the middle, I think they've realised that you can't do it. You cannot catch anybody out unless you've got one of these really bad ones, which you can find on the internet. I mean, I've not seen one in circulation. But I mean, they really are. You can't not miss them. So that as a fake is quite good because you can't be stupid enough to say that these weren't fake coins that you were using, that were passing about. You just can't do it. But of course, the fakers have got much better at producing this design, but they still have the same fakery. This is where you get this thing about the Queen's hair and what's the other thing? Oh, the eye. I mean, what a ludicrous thing to base your fake, upon the Queen's eye. Oh, diddly squat. Are you sure? Oh, and of course, that fits in lovely, doesn't it, with their wearing out of the dies. I don't know. Yeah, it's just to carry this on. It's going to be interesting to see what the fakes come out like, the new ones, because you've got to be pretty good to reproduce something that's basic and correct it really does cut your chances down, because the more you've got of this, the easier it is. You see, I think that makes sense to you. Whereas when you've got less, the less chance there is of faking them. You know, you've got to be more correct, I think. But it's going to be an interesting thing. It's going to be an interesting thing. Of course, I stopped coin collecting in bulk through circulation and in coin sets a long time ago. Just for the sheer price of them. It's and that's what I was just reading to you, really, with that in mind. That's what they're going to do. They're going to keep the collecting proposition going by having a commemorative. So each year you're going to have a commemorative issue on the coin. It won't be that Britannia, which I think that Britannia I like. I think it's really, it's the old style coinage that we used to have. Britannia sitting on the waves with a shield, and I can't remember what they call that. It fails me. This is what my memory's like. It's terrible. No, it's not going to come, and I'm not going to keep erring. So it's interesting. Without doing the magnification, you can tell the difference. I mean, I can look at that. And I can see without a doubt what that security feature should be. But if you're standing in a queue, and or if you're a checkout girl, are you going to do that? Are you really seriously expecting people to look at that? Especially once they start getting into circulation and getting dirty, because you're going to get the same thing. And that's where faking comes in, because they rely upon that, because it's such a small feature, people won't be able to see it anyway. And that is the whole point. That's why I said that Britannia is brilliant. Because it's going to be harder, actually, to fake. It's what that bloke said, what I said about the dye's wearing out and blah, 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 shouldn't be such an issue. If you haven't got as much detail, it's going to be harder to forge. It will the forgeries will stand out. That's the way I see it. But the more you make it detailed, the easier it is for them to pass off fakes, because you can't see it with the naked eye in the first place. You know, I've been saying this. They've really shot themselves in the foot. They must be thinking we are really stupid. They must be. But there's too much going on. But when you consider what I've been showing you up to 2004, I've got to go through those, because I'm going to start spending them. And I probably will keep the coins that I've got in my collection. But the thing in my head is saying, is it worth it? You know, stamps are bad enough when you've got a stamp album. But you really want I might show you it before I start going further. Yeah, I mean, my coin collection weighs a ton. I'd love to know what the weight really is. And that's only from decimal coinage onwards. That's not before, the older style of our coins, our original coins. And there's so many more varieties of the old coins as well. The same as our old stamps, again. Like I say, with stamps, it's got these varieties. Down to the minting of stamps. They use certain dyes. Yeah, so it will be interesting, but this will be my last time of buying a set of coins. This is not the way to do it. When you've bought that, and that's cost me with postage a tenner. Not too bad really, because it's like 2, 4, 5. So it's tenner, so that's £2 a coin basically, near enough. That's not bad. That's not bad. And you can make someone's day. They get that in their change. my bit for customising. Yeah. So there's your head sides. $19.7, so that must be, is that right? Oh yeah, of course it is. I'm trying to think of, yeah, it's 97. So they made the crown, the hair, the eye, and they've done away with, the only thing that's there is a pearl earring, and then on that is strange. I've never noticed that before. The 1997 has a pearl necklace and a pearl earring, yet the 1998 only has an earring, pearl earring. Straight. The IRBs are much better. The RDM, you will see when I come round to magnifying these, are much better. So that'll be the next thing I do. But that is the best you're going to get. Not being proof. I should be doing these with just my fingers, but it doesn't really matter. I got them in my coins for free, so yeah. And I'm just looking at that 2015, and you know what? With the naked eye, that looks like the inner is rising. I don't know if that's there's something odd. There's something odd about that inner that's standing out in my eye, and I can't think what it is. Through the eyeglass, you can't see anything. Through the eyeglass, that looks do you know what? I think I'm right. It has. So how is that going to affect? Yeah, that's going to look really good with the magnifier. That's going to be really, really interesting. Well, not interesting because we know what a load of rubbish they are. Anyway, so that's what we got to come, and I hope to be bringing you some more videos. Bye for now.